One of the biggest US oil spills happened 35 years ago. It has been 35 years since the water of Bear Reef in Alaska was contaminated with more than 11 million gallons of crude oil after an exhaust oil tanker impacted the reef seabed. Today, we revisit how the exhaust Valdez oil spill happened. On March 24, 1989, the exhaust Valdez oil tanker was entering Alaska Prince William Sound. It has departed from the Trans-Alaska Pipeline terminals on March 3 at 9:12 p.m. and was carrying 53.1 million gallons of oil. At 12:04 a.m., the tanker slammed into Red Reef, carrying open a hole and spilling 11 million gallons of oil into the waters and the surrounding environment. That's the equivalent of 17th Olympic-sized swimming pool. According to the statistics, Americans, nearly 2,000 kilometers of the shorelines were contaminated. Wildlife in the area were also severely damaged. Thousands of otters, harbor seals, seabirds, and fish were killed. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, 3 methods were used to clean up the spill: burning the oil on the water surface, mechanical cleanup with oil skimmers, and chemical dispersants. According to the case study by the international tanker owner, Pollution Federation's limits ExxonMobil had to pay $4.3 billion as a consequence of the bill, in addition to the $2 billion it spent the first year on cleanup efforts.
Hello sir, my name is Exxon. Now I will show my part, which is safety management of ship operation in the case of MV Exxon Valdez. For the first is the crew fatigue and human error. The crew on the Exxon Valdez, including Captain Joseph Hazelwood, has reported fatigue. Captain had a story of alcoholism, and at the time of the incident, it was believed he was not in optimal condition to manage the vessel. Fatigue and impaired judgment can lead to critical errors in navigation and decision-making. In this case, it contributes to the failure to correct the vessel course, leading to the grounding on Brief Reef. Therefore, safety management must prioritize the well-being of crew members by ensuring adequate rest periods and monitoring for signs of fatigue or impairment. Regular assessment of crew fitness for duty are also essential. Secondly, the crew training and experience in handling such as large vessels in the challenging condition of Prince William's Sound were insufficient. The inadequate training of crew can result in improper handling of the vessel, especially in critical situations, leading to navigational errors and accidents. Therefore, safety management systems should ensure that all crew members receive proper training and certification for their specific roles. Ongoing training and drills should be conducted to keep skills sharp and up to date. Lastly is emergency response preparedness. The response to the Exxon Valdez spill was slow and poorly coordinated. Exxon's emergency response plan was inadequate, and the company was unprepared for a spill of this magnitude. The delayed response allows the spill to spread, exacerbating the environmental damage. To avoid this situation, a robust safety management system should include comprehensive emergency response plans that are regularly tested through drills and simulations. Quick, decisive options is crucial in mitigating the impact of accident. That's all for my sharing. Thank you.
In the immediate aftermath of the Exxon Valdez oil tanker accident, cleanup efforts began rapidly and a variety of emergency measures were used to minimize the environmental impact of the oil spill. These measures include the use of foam, skimmer, and chemical dispersant. Firstly, the booms are buried float on the surface of the water to contain and limit the spread of the oil, and they are placed on the surface of the water to form a physical barrier that encloses the spilled oil, thus preventing it from spreading to a larger area. Secondly, the skimmer are mechanical devices designed to collect and remove the floating oil from the water surface. They are usually used in conjunction with foams to concentrate the oil, which is then recovered by the skimmers. Lastly, the chemical dispersants are chemicals that are used to disperse oil film floating on the surface of the water into small oil droplets upon contact with the oil oil film, the dispersion reduces the surface tension at the oil water surface, allowing the oil film to be broken up into a tiny particle, which in turn allow the oil to mix more easily with the water and be degraded by microorganisms in the ocean. For the Oil Pollution Act of 1990, this is a direct outgrowth of the Exxon Valdez incident. The bill strengthened the oil spill prevention, response, and liability provision. In particular, it requires the tanker to have a double house when traveling within the U.S. waters to reduce the risk of future spills.
Next, I will be discussing the action taken to manage the risk associated with the pollution from the MV Exxon Valdez. First, let's talk about risk assessment. Regular and true risk assessment are essential in maritime operation. These assessments help identify the potential hazards such as difficult navigation area, extreme weather conditions, and human error. In the case of the MV Exxon Valdez, a proper risk assessment could have highlighted the dangers of navigation near Bright Reef. Identifying these hazards usually allow for implementing effective mitigation measures, such as establish the safe route and the stricter navigation protocols. Next is technology and equipment. The Exxon Valdez incident underscored the importance of updated navigation technology and reliable safety equipment. Advanced systems like GPS, radar, and the automated chart display could have alert the crew to their proximity to Bright Reef, potentially preventing the disaster. Investing in and maintaining state-of-the-art technology is crucial for reducing the human error and enhancing the overall safety in maritime operation. Lastly, let's discuss the emergency response plan. Having a well-structured emergency response plan is vital for managing the risk effectively. This plan should include a clear procedure for oil spill containment, pool evacuation, and communication with authorities. Moreover, the regular testing and update to this plan ensure that they are remain effective and that the crew is fully prepared to act quickly in case of an emergency.
For the future recommendations, the best way to avoid such accidents is to prevent them from happening in the first place. Fortunately, forward-looking safety measures can minimize the impact of vessel traffic in the Arctic. 5 key changes are essential. Firstly, establishing safe shipping corridors that are charged to modern standards and avoids ecologically sensitive and subsidence area. Second, banning the use and carriage of heavy fuel oils, one of the most polluting fuel in the Arctic. Third, enhancing response capability for vessels in distress, including fostering search and rescue operations, and providing oil spill cleanup resources and training. Leveraging new and emerging maritime communications and navigation technology to help vessels avoid hazards. And lastly, implementing stricter regulations on air and water pollution for ships operating in the Arctic. Thank you.